It can happen anytime. It can happen anywhere. When the Loch Ness Monster decides he wants to randomly come up for air. No reason boner. Hey, welcome to the 9th episode of Primordia. We've got our half face going on here. I can see it really clearly because Horatio is close to the screen and all his pixels are in full view. You know, we got that. We saw that in the opening cutscene. Part of his face was kind of leathery and gray, and the other part was kind of metally and a little like copper rustic. If you know what that is, it's like green layer of rust that appears on copper. So we're still here.
Thou art truly lame, Horatio.
What? Just practicing my ever-faithful imitation.
Forsooth.
Alright, I like that his voice just gets lower. It's not that he makes a lower voice, his modulation is instant. That's awesome. Okay, we're back! I'm just done for playing much worse games than this that I wasn't recording, thankfully, because those videos would... I don't know for what. I'm gonna talk to you in a sec. Those videos would be terrible. But, I don't know if you, my dear viewership, would like to see me play some games that I hate. And talk about why I hate them. That'd be cool. Alright. No, it wouldn't. I mean, it'd be stressful. Well, whatever. It's content. You decide what you want. Until then, this guy's waiting, and I will continue to do this series because I really like it. I'm really happy to be back here. That's where I wanted to go with that.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
For what?
My bus.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the bus isn't coming.
I'm sorry.
It will come.
Your bus is a burning wreck about 2 blocks from here.
It will come. I must go home. Metromite will take me home.
Can I...
I am waiting.
Oh, man. Can I help him? Do you need this hat?
It's a vinyl record entitled Children's Sing-Along, whatever that means.
Concepts missing from the language and understanding of these things because they don't have children, so to speak. Oh, that's so cool! Ah, the writing! Fuck, I'm doing a dance again. And I didn't even complete a puzzle this time. So,
On you.
on you. How can I help him?
A rather simple-looking model.
Alright.
Bus stop. Buses run every 10 minutes. 10 is crossed out, and 30 is written below it. 30 is crossed out, and 60 is written below it.
I see.
60 is crossed out, and daily is written below it.
I see. That was...
Daily minutes? That doesn't make sense. It makes you feel better. Daily is crossed out, and service suspended is written below it.
Oh, wow. That was a much longer run-on joke than I expected. I feel satisfied. I am sorry. No, I was not trying to make fun of you. That was rude. Can I, like, go this way? Is there interaction in this direction? Doesn't look like it. Are you the only thing here? Robot? Should I cross out? Should I signal transmit?
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
He's got a metal casing. He can do it. I mean, I don't know. That's probably not quite how antennas work. Listen, do you need this hat?
I'm not going to go around putting a hat on things for no reason.
I am waiting.
You know, I disagree. I think that'd be a good idea, Horatio. You know, social activism comes in many forms.
I doubt that will have any effect.
Maybe he likes children's sing-alongs, whatever those... Okay, fine. I don't think I have what I need for this guy, so let's move on. I know that we gotta do a trade for something from Mr. Leo. Leopold? Leotrone? Trone? Lex? I'm trying to think of other ways to say, other names that begin with Leo but then go somewhere else. Leobot? Leord? That wasn't going well. You need to give back Gimble's motor.
You need to give Gimble back his motor, Leopold.
Humph!
All trades are final, Tyro. Told him that before we did the swap. Now my problem, he don't like records.
You knew he wasn't looking for a record.
Listen, Tyro. I don't know what people want or don't want. They do. Not my job to do Q&A on their faulty logic.
You know he's going to sue you, right?
Let him try. First off, he can't get into the courthouse any more than you can. Second, what's his case? A deal's a deal.
His case is miscommunication, and you're complete, like... You're saying that his logic is faulty and not admitting that your logic might also be at fault. Whatever, let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
You conniving piece of metal. Oh.
Is that Gimble's motor?
Sure it is.
Sure it is.
On the bigger one, and it's yours.
Seriously? That's what this is? Ooh! Can I take one off the bus being salvaged?
A crashed hover bus. I'm not here to steal parts.
Are you really fucking sure? Can I not, like, help out?
There's no reason for me to try to fix the bus.
No, but you take the
I have
bah!
nothing to say to him.
Really? Beep beep. Making cute noises. How you doing?
Sounds like we need to get into the courthouse and talk to Arbiter.
I understand. Bigger motor. I don't have anything like that, right? This is a lantern. It shines light, has like a candle, or just a light shining mechanism in it, which probably isn't a powerful motor. There's a decryption module, electronics. This is a data pouch, other electronics. This is paper. This is a vinyl record. This is a hat. This is a signal transmitter. This is a burn sensor, which is also simply electronics. And this is a plasma torch, which has a lot of power to it, but is not a motor in the end. A motor being something that converts one energy source into kinetic energy, of course. Of course. A source, of course. Building. Can I, like, have a peek at this guy?
Tough-looking war machine.
Whoa. Let's save and try to interact with him. War matching. I keep forgetting that I should lean closer to the microphone when I talk quietly so that you can hear me better. And also feel kind of creeped out.
Apologies, sir.
Oh my god.
187th Legion built. Surly Company. Reporting.
Horatio Nobuild, version 5. A pleasure.
Horatio Nobuild, sir? Never heard of any service bot with that designation. Still, it's good to see another Urbanian, sir. After things got foobarred back home, I figured Surly Company was all that was left.
Urbanian? What are you talking about?
Assad. Finally made a friendly and he's as cracked as Primer.
Wow.
No offense, sir, just hoped... Well, never mind that. How can I assist you, sir?
Apparently I've been Urbanian or something. Surly Company? Surly, by the way. That's a good name for a military organization thing.
Surly Company. Urbanian. What are you talking about?
Oh, I bumped
Well,
into...
sir, I'm not sure quite where to start. I had you figured for one of us, seeing as how you came up as a friendly on my
Okay.
IFF.
I could see you as
Oh.
a member of Surly Company, boss, but as friendly? Nah.
Assume he's got some mouth on him, huh, sir? Always do those flyboys.
Look, why don't you just give me a
Fly
quick
boys.
rundown?
Wow,
Well, sir,
this
can't
guy's
do
ready.
harm,
Come on.
If you are a decoy. War's over, after all. It was over before Surly Company even deployed.
Alright.
See, we're Urbanian robots. Long time back, Urbani and Metropol got to fighting over something. Who knows what. The Metropolitans fried their civilians, and Legion told us to strike back. Word was, some big airship of ours was supposed to knock out Metropol's defenses, and we just come in for mop-up. The Metros took our ship down with their own heavy hitter, some giant named Goliath.
Oh,
see.
shit.
Surly Company was all that
Alright,
was
that's
left,
a big deal.
so we deployed 200 strong.
What happened then?
Well, it's a long march from Urbani, sir, and most of us broke down on the way. All said and done, the only ones who made it were me, 113th, and a signal bot we call Primer. The rest are all out there in the dunes somewhere.
I'm sorry.
That's
War's
really
war,
sad,
sir.
man.
If it didn't crash hard, they wouldn't have built us in the first place.
If it makes you feel any better, Horatio cut Goliath's finger off.
Well, sir, someone ought to stick a medal on your chest.
I don't think he was being sarcastic, so I appreciate the little comedy and warmth in that interaction. Thank you. I want to salute you, but I don't... Is that, like, a respectable thing to do if you have no direct military affiliation yourself? Let me know in the comments. Thank you. I just imagine my viewers know more things than I do. You have Google. You remember... I have to remember this question if I want to find out the answer. You can Google it right now and be like, hey, Marcus, here's that information you wanted. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. You're so nice. And then I'll, like, remember you and make little inside joke references to you in future videos. And people who read your comment will be like, he's talking about that guy. That guy was cool. Alright.
Why are you in line?
Seeing as how I'm on the outside now, sir, I figured I had to go pay restitution for shooting up the enemy HQ.
Enemy HQ.
Yes, sir. That big tower in the center of the city.
Okay, so why haven't you paid? It sounds like all of this happened a long time ago.
Years ago, sir. But the courthouse has been locked down the whole time. I figured they'll open it up eventually, and then I can clear my name.
What if it doesn't open?
Well, sir, I know all about hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and... I don't. That is a concept that sounds funny, but I am not exactly familiar with.
Can I try opening that door?
Play that, sir. The authorities told me that no one goes in till the door opens on its own.
But aren't we on the same side?
Affirmative, sir. But since I'm on CivDiv now, my programming requires me to submit to the local authorities.
Alright. It's not like decision, it's programming requires. Or maybe that's just their slang for decision. Or maybe not all robots have a similar degree of what we like to call free will. I love that I can ponder this to you. Thank you for listening. What happened to the 113th Primer?
What happened to 113th and Primer?
No, and.
After we got to Metropole, we tried to put up a fight, but couldn't do much. They fried 113th, and my rifles jammed. Primer surrendered on our behalf. After dressing us down, they took all my big guns and sold the 113th shell to some scrap dealer. Primer never was the same. He encrypted part of his own logic so he wouldn't have to think about losing the war any longer.
Oh, man.
He disappeared beneath the city. And me, I came here.
Jesus, dude. Robo-PTSD, come on. Or, I don't know, voluntary robo-PTSD? Maybe it's not even a disorder. Right, so... I don't have time to name it and then make it into an acronym. An abbreviation? God, I do not remember words.
How did the war end?
For Surly Company, it ended when we staggered in here and surrendered. Beyond that, sir, it's all above my pay grade. Truth is, sir, we never even knew what we were fighting for, let alone what the Metropolitans wanted. So I can't say for certain that Metropole won, but I'm pretty sure Urbani lost. What with all the civilians being dead and the army being beaten.
How do you know you even have to pay something?
This seems logical, sir.
What if I could pay your fine for you, or get it cancelled?
Well, sir, then I'd be much obliged. And I'd probably just leave town. Can't say that I'd much like being in enemy territory.
And how are we gonna do that, boss?
I'll figure something out. Goodbye.
Over and out, sir.
Man, this is a lot of quests just to get into this courthouse. Why do I want in here? Remind me? I guess this was something that the walkthrough warned me about. That a lot of information is only going to be shared once. I guess I want in here, as has been my goal this whole time, so I can argue the case to get my power core back from Scrapper, or whatever his name was. Scrappy-Doo. That's the one. Waiting 187th. Waiting to pay fine for shooting door to big tower. Wow, maybe that means there's a broken door somewhere that I can access. Just because they haven't broken it, because this was years ago. Okay. Urbanian in Surly Company, 200 plots, only 187, 113. A Primer survived. Okay. Rex lawsuit, of course. Leo barter. Memory reader for something old and fancy. H2 of chip for Gek. Bleh. Crowbar for something shiny. A plug board for mask. Gimbal's motor for larger one. Glass finger for thumb. Let's go try giving him either. Let's try get that circuit board. I think that might be a good thing. I'll also save first in case it isn't. So, buying circuit or something. Leo, there we go. Ooh, 10 up 113.
Did you buy an
Legion built.
Urbanian robot named 113th Legion build?
I've done a lot of trades, Tyro. I can't be expected to keep track of them all.
Hold on a fucking second. Excuse me for cursing, I should not do that. Who cares? Hold on a sec, though. Didn't Ever Faithful have a similar underbelly to the... Not an underbelly, but legs, similar legs to that... To 189th or 7th, whatever. I think it was 7th. Didn't he? Is he like a reprogrammed or reborn 113th? Done and built a lot, so okay. Let me see your stuff.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
I mean, maybe it'd like explain part of why Ever Faithful identifies as Leo built, even though Leo claims he hasn't built anybody. Of course, he still might not be the only Leo, but that's not as interesting of a story point. So we'll see. Gimbal's motor, plug board.
Plug board. Bring me something
what I
up
wanted.
over a face and it's yours.
A mask. Let's see. What can your stupid face wear? Wear this record.
Not interested, Tyro.
Damn it. Alright. Was that it?
Memory access device.
bad.
I'll trade it for something real antique and fancy.
Well, I have a hat. It's fancy, kinda.
You wanted something antique and fancy. How about this hat?
A fine trade, Tyro. Here's the memory access device. Now, all you need to do is plug it into a data pouch.
But there's no plug.
Never said there was.
You know what, Leopold? Eat my wiener. Eat my uncooked, unsavory wiener. It is not tasty. It was cheap. Got it at like a dollar store. It wasn't refrigerated when I bought it. Surprised that place is in business, honestly. But eat that wiener. Because god dang it.
It's a memory access device that can plug into my data pouch. That is, provided it had a plug. The entire thing is fried. Actually, wait a minute. The crystal and plug are still intact.
Yeah, free shit.
Please, for the love of RAM and ROM, tell me we are not going to build a third energy sensor.
I hope not.
So, sweet. I was right to check. I was like, hey, what the... Wait, I have this bird thing, but can I, like, use it for anything still, sort of? Can I not... Can I... I was gonna just slam this onto it and see if I, like, scavenge the plug then, but we did it. Yes, it was. I'm very happy.
Even easier.
Alright, so what does this mean?
The data pouch is registered to me.
True. Apparently, I can click on some information here for extra information. Let's see.
Geo-coordinates for various locations. The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy.
I see.
There needs to be some kind of connector between the crystal and the cable.
I see.
The cable carries the pulse to the computer.
I haven't read this before. That's the only reason this is cool.
The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor. Everfaithful told me that 5 is a holy number because there were 5 primordial stewards in Metropole.
Okay.
One of Everfaithful's questions.
I see.
I took the bomblet in ring B325. The bomblet ring marked B734 was empty when I visited Everfaithful's shrine.
Wait. The walkthrough also told me that was important and I should write it down. I mentioned this in a previous episode and I didn't write it down. And it's here. I kind of suspect, since Everfaithful told me that he gave one of his artifacts, which is the shrine bomblet, to the passing scrapper dude who was... I don't know if he's evil, but he stole my shit. I kind of suspect a puzzle later on is going to be exploding that bomb manually. Or, yeah, automatically. Well, exploding with the code. Detonation prefix and everything. To stop him from being dangerous or something. Ah, that's exciting. So, okay, I think I've made a good trade here. Tell me... Pretty happy about this.
Sodium iodide crystal. It pulses when exposed to energy.
Can I use it as a sensor?
We can't afford to waste time on every... I need to see what he's offering before I can make...
Nope. I don't think I can use it as like a really... what's it called? Primitive sensor device. Alright.
A sodium...
Exposes when... Exposes. Exposed energy.
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
It's a sodium iodine crystal, right?
A sodium iodide crystal.
It's iodide! No, I got it wrong. It wasn't iodine. Alright. Iodine made another thing, clearly. So, I guess we made a good trade so far, but... Oh, hello. I don't recognize you. Whoa. I'm gonna talk to you through... decryption.
We can't afford to waste...
God, son of a bitch. Piece... Pull. I like that I did 2 episodes without cursing and now I'm just back to it.
We meet in Metropole.
Come on, he might be interesting. Who's this guy? Oswald? Oswald? Hi.
Well, if it isn't my dear friend Horatio, to what do I owe the pleasure? Have you come to relieve me of another belonging?
This is an interesting scenario. Do I try to appeal to him, or do I very strongly stand by what I told him? I'm gonna... fucking... Which one do I want? I guess I recently saved, so I'm gonna try this.
You asked for a judgment. You got one. Stop complaining.
Complaining? Am I the one wandering across the entire city, whinging about a power core?
He's got you there, boss.
Why do you and Cornelius hate each other?
Firstly, because he is arrogant, incompetent, and dishonest. And
Right.
secondly, because I once loaned him something of great sentimental value to me, and he lost it.
So why'd you ever like him in the first place?
I cannot say.
I'm sorry, Oswald. You aren't doing well. What does this achieve?
Goodbye.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Alright, let's go check the station to see if we have like a particular reason for sending you here. Hello, other robot. It's the iBot guy again. So what have we actually done? Robot.
Excuse me.
Terminate unwanted discourage immediately.
I don't think he wants to talk, boss.
I didn't understand what the sentence meant, but okay, thank you. Wrap the crystal in paper, or I forgot what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help the sad robot. I guess I got a memory reader, right? That's important. What can I do with that? Should I use it on myself? That was like the purpose, right?
Very funny, boss.
I don't know, man. What's it good for? Can you remind me, Leopold? He explained this at one point. I'm gonna have to look at the walkthrough again.
Let me see your stuff.
Memory access device. Access any memory or some nonsense. And when I got that, I thought that it'd be something that I would use on Horatio to unlock some of his memories. So, can I use this here?
Feudal.
Damn it. Is there anything else still that I can interact with?
It's sealed shut.
Oh, this is totally the shut-out door. Look, it's got like holes on it and stuff. And a little bit around it. I understand. Okay. Should I show the reader to... I'm going to look at the walkthrough just to stop wasting time. Because I'm going to wander and try random stuff otherwise. Also, I'm going to find out how long the video is. So, I'm going to make a loud noise to punctuate this for editing because I forgot to use the timer today. But you're not going to hear that because I will have cut it out.
Boss, maybe we should report the theft of our power core to the Metro Police.
The who?
I don't know, it just sounded catchy.
God damn it, Crispin. Okay, we're back. I was trying to snap my fingers to make a noise like I knew what I was doing. So, I found out I've got to trade my energy crystal for his crowbar. Let me see your stuff. Take a look. Something shiny, not something that shines. Let's see.
I'll trade it to you for something shiny.
Cool. I don't know what your like actual criteria, why you've decided these criteria for trades are.
Here you go.
Like-
a nice shiny crystal.
And one heavy iron crowbar for you.
Why does that not seem like a great deal?
Yeah, right. In any case, this fucking jerk.
It's too heavy
Let's
for
see.
me to lift.
Sure. Wait.
It's too heavy for me to lift.
You don't have a mouth. Why do you have a mouth animation when you speak?
It's too heavy for me to lift.
I guess it's just like a convenience in animating. I don't know. This is what we were supposed to do. We jiggle it with the crowbar like a little bit. Then we exit down here. And we have a whole new area to explore and steal shit from. Let's do it.
This vehicle looks more
Several
intact than the
vehicles.
others. This vehicle looks...
Watch hatch. Steal the motor
It's
from it.
rusted shut.
Well, I mean, I have several tools that can help with that. Thought I heard a car alarm in the background. I hope that's not in life. I mean, I don't own a car, but I hope for
I've
someone
cleaned
else's
off
sake.
the rust.
Cool.
Looks like there's an engine in here. Well, let's see what we've got here.
Is this a puzzle to disconnect it and
Let's
bring
see
it
if
up?
I can manage this. Hopefully
Yeah.
I won't be holding onto this engine for long.
Right? I just bring it's just a bigger motor. My god, this puzzle is so much simpler than I anticipated. I just needed the crowbar. Alright. Let's go up the dingle. And talk to the dangle. Car engines are a big deal though, especially if ratio's anywhere near like human dimensions. Let's see. Well, first of all,
Find
Gimbal's
this
motor.
bigger motor.
Thank you. And this one's yours.
Here you go, Leopold. A nice big engine for you.
Not bad at all. You're a real scavenging expert.
You could
Is
say
that a
I've...
compliment or an insult, boss?
Oh yeah, big scavenging. Right. I've played so much Fallout, I've
Wait
forgotten
a
that...
minute, this motor's broken.
Hold
The
on a
copper
fucking
wiring's
second.
been stripped.
All items sold as is, Cairo. And I never said anything about copper wire being included.
I'm gonna
You're
cut
a
you.
fine piece of work, Leopold.
Never said anything about that neither. Now you want to trade? Let's trade. Otherwise, get a move on.
I'm not going to threaten him.
You should.
Would it not have been better to have destroyed ourselves gloriously in battle, rather than perpetuate this false existence?
What do you...
Yes. The answer is yes.
Boss, I think someone left the smart off that smart bomb.
Oh,
I
it's
wouldn't
a
expect
bomb.
much conversation out of him.
Wow. That's kind of creepy. Little floater.
Anyone home?
I wanted to click on the floater.
I think it's ignoring you, boss.
It is floating above eye level. Rude. Alright, we got Gimbal's motor, but it doesn't work. Should we do something else down here? Let's have a look in the inventory.
The motor's been stripped of its copper wiring.
Can I buy that also from him?
Let me see it.
Come take
We're not looking to pick up random motors.
I don't know.
that. There's an old Nova robotic subsystem.
Subsistor coil.
Not interested.
Aren't we? Battery. Servo unit. Water chip. Plug board. Abacus fuel cell tape measure. None of this is copper. So, let's go back down here and see if we can't find any. Because I'm pretty sure I scanned the whole of this, like, top part area. Plenty of
Boss,
water.
I think I saw something move in the water.
That's just your imagination.
In case it isn't, though, we're gonna save. This video will end once we find one more new interesting thing or makes a little bit more progress. It's already half an hour long, but still! Looking for copper. And. So, wait, was there like a different...
They look like they've been stripped of usable parts.
Did I find any more copper in here? I mean, I somehow don't expect it, but we'll see.
I have no use for it.
That's never stopped you before.
I have no use for it.
Relative. Also rude. Fan belt. Well, I guess that was helpful.
I have
Air
no
duct.
use for it. I
Air
have no
duct?
use for it.
Oh, it's still air duct. I see. I mean, I guess I'm done.
I can't get it open.
Huh?
I can't get it open.
Oh, secondary hatches. Can I crowbar 'em?
Still stuck. I'm sure there's nothing worthwhile in there. Still stuck. I'm sure there's nothing worthwhile in there.
Well, okay. I'm taking that as a hint to not continue searching. Let's keep looking around. There's one exit. Is there another exit over this way? There is more stuff. Oh boy. Hello, intimidated by you.
Oh, how? Oh, hey. Now look what I see.
If
The
he speaks
wings
in
of
rhymes.
Urbani and his little trainee.
It is.
Why is everyone we meet crazy?
I don't know.
Crazy, he says. Oh my, oh dear. I assure you, my comrades, there's nothing to fear. Just little lost me, your brother knight errant. A brother in arms. We have different parents.
Okay. I am scared. You say there's no reason to fear, but you also talk in rhymes and your voice modulation is weird.
Who are you?
My name is my secret. You can't make me talk. I'd ruin my puzzle, give a key to my lock.
Maybe we'll just call you Screw Loose.
A joker, he seems, for sure not an ace. He needs a small clue to spare him disgrace. For the crowd to adore me, Prime is my name. By now, no doubt, you've heard of my fame.
I have, actually. You're 187th
You're
brother.
187th's brother.
Line up the torsos, 200 abreast. The bravest of brave, the best of the best.
Alright.
Lined up to our soldiers to march on their way. The city has fallen, no reason to stay. 200 abreast, my sisters and brothers. Now only 3 left. Forgive all the others.
I guess that's a yes.
50 behind me, he came off the line. The gunner's no fun for being a brother of mine.
Okay, how do you survive?
How do you survive down here?
I'm a soldier by trade. Legion built me to last. My armor is sturdy, my pistons are fast. I carry no guns, for my weapon's my mind. And those who would kill me will find themselves primed.
Really? Don't you think you're overdoing it? I mean, that barely made sense. And it hardly rhymed.
No. Bro.
Whoa. 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 For someone who was so consistently weird and cool weird, I guess. Scary cool weird. He stopped being scary once he was, like, familiar again. As Primer. And, talking about himself. That took me so off guard. A moment of vulnerability. We're gonna learn more about him, and then we're gonna cut the episode.
Why are you here?
When we laid down our arms, my medal was taken. Shrunk Nirvana from the cause we forsake. The Metropolitan Thief cast it deep in this hole, where now it lies buried like bituminous coal.
Hogs and gears, bituminous coal.
You're looking for a medal?
No, my comrade, you've misunderstood. I sit here and wait, as a penitent should. If the medal finds me, I shall claim it straight. But until that day, I shall sit here and wait.
Alright. I can't use...
Why Primer?
There's nothing so gorgeous, flawless, or fine as the perfectly indivisible numbers of prime. Consider this list 2 to 199.
Oh, shit.
Well, that was helpful.
Goodbye.
Prime numbers.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, the city awaits.
I don't know if these numbers are, like,
I
important.
can't see anything to do with it.
They didn't seem interesting. Oh, there's stuff moving down here.
They're
Submersibles.
much too quick to catch. And even if I could, what would I do with one?
Oh, they're
Deactivate it
submersible
and give
robots.
it to Metromind as a warning?
I see what's going on. They're not fish. Everything's robots. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Warning. Factor facilities decommissioned. Enter at own risk.
Well, we'll enter at own risk next time I play this for your entertainment purposes. That will be tomorrow. Today I'm tired. I'm glad this episode came out as well as it did. Enter. Enter. Undercity. Factory. Factor. Factory. Space. There we go.
For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way. It's some kind of broken down robot.
Whatever it is, it looks dangerous.
He's kind of scary, yeah. His name is Shell, or the thing by which we identify him as. Should we attack him, or...?
I don't want to provoke it.
I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, attacking him might be a little unheroic. Alright. I mean... God.
For now, that thing's ignoring us. Best to keep it that way.
I feel so bad for proposing to simply attack it. This is not that kind of game, and I probably would have felt really bad if it worked. We're done. Are you my shirt? Yes. Thank you for joining me. Bye!